Clarity is the foundation of a well-lived life. In a world overflowing with distractions, where noise drowns out wisdom and urgency replaces reflection, the ability to think clearly is more than just an advantage. It's a necessity. Without clarity, we drift, easily swayed by emotions, opinions, and fleeting impulses. But with it, we become architects of our own minds, shaping thoughts with purpose and precision. A cluttered room mirrors a foggy mind. You know something valuable is there, but finding it amid the disorder feels impossible. In this digital era, where information is abundant but attention is fleeting, the ability to think clearly isn't just a skill, it's a superpower. Fortunately, the Stoics have navigated the maze of distractions, emotions, and thoughts, bringing you 10 profound lessons to help cultivate crystal clear thinking. The Stoics saw through the chaos, distilled wisdom from experience, and uncovered timeless principles for mastering the art of clear thinking. If you're tired of feeling lost in your own thoughts, overwhelmed by the noise around you, then this is exactly what you need. And if you're new here and ready to challenge the norms of your thinking, subscribe and hit the notification bell. Let's not merely drift through life. Let's understand it, shape it, and thrive in it. Together, we will embark on a journey to master clear thinking, and for those truly willing to shift their mindset, I challenge you. Watch until the very end. Prove to yourself that clarity and growth are your priorities. Are you ready? Let's begin. Lesson 1. Master the art of deep listening. The desire to speak often overshadows the art of listening. Yet clear thinking requires that we master active listening, the ability to truly hear, process, and engage with what others are saying instead of merely waiting for our turn to speak. Active listening helps us absorb knowledge, refine our perspectives, and understand the world more clearly. Marcus Aurelius once remarked, "Everything we hear is an opinion, not a fact. Everything we see is a perspective, not the truth." Practicing deep listening allows us to separate fact from opinion, fostering genuine understanding rather than hasty judgment. By truly hearing others, we position ourselves to think more clearly, make better decisions, and deepen our relationships. It's a skill that requires patience and practice, but offers immense rewards in clarity and wisdom. Lesson 2. Prioritize what you can influence. The world is vast, unpredictable, and often chaotic. There are countless factors outside of our control, but if we desire clarity, we must concentrate on what we can control: our actions, reactions, and attitude. Epictetus, the Stoic teacher, once said, "We cannot choose our external circumstances, but we can always choose how we respond to them." This powerful insight reminds us that while we may not dictate everything that happens, we always have agency over our responses. The modern world can feel overwhelming with its endless streams of information, challenges, and events. However, by focusing only on what lies within our control, we gain clarity and direction. This doesn't mean ignoring the world, but rather recognizing where our energy is best invested. When we shift our focus inward, toward our actions and mindset, we reclaim a sense of power, avoid feeling helpless, and move forward with greater intention and clarity. Lesson 3. Strive for simplicity and thought in life. With so many choices, distractions, and responsibilities, simplicity is a guiding light in a complex world. To think clearly, we must learn to simplify our thoughts, environment, and decisions. If you're still here, you're truly different. Most people skim, but you're seeking wisdom. Marcus Aurelius once observed, "Very little is needed to make a happy life. It is all within yourself, in your way of thinking." Simplicity isn't about minimalism or deprivation. It's about cutting away the unnecessary, focusing on what truly matters, and finding clarity in a world full of noise. In today's fast-paced age, we are constantly being pulled in 100 directions. But by prioritizing simplicity, whether by decluttering our physical space, refining our commitments, or honing in on key goals, we create a foundation for clearer thinking. Regularly assessing what truly holds value and letting go of the excess allows us to navigate life with greater ease and focus. Lesson 4. Challenge your deep-seated beliefs. We all hold a set of beliefs and assumptions that shape our thoughts, actions, and interactions. However, if we seek clarity, we must be willing to challenge these assumptions. Just because a belief has been with us for years doesn't make it true or useful. Seneca, another great Stoic philosopher, wisely said, We are more often frightened than hurt, and we suffer more from imagination than from reality. How often do our fears or past experiences distort our judgment and cloud our perspective? Thinking clearly requires an openness to questioning our own beliefs, considering new information, and embracing diverse perspectives. It's not about doubting everything, but rather fostering curiosity and a willingness to change. Many people blindly follow long-held beliefs or social norms, but true clarity arises when we see the world as it is, not as we assume it to be. By regularly reevaluating our assumptions, we free ourselves from limiting beliefs and open our minds to new possibilities. Lesson 5. Discover the power of inner stillness. In a world of never-ending notifications, infinite scrolling, and overwhelming information, it's easy to lose yourself. The first step toward clear thinking is finding stillness. You don't need to meditate for hours or retreat to a remote cabin. Simply pausing, breathing, and centering yourself can work wonders. In that quiet, you can begin distinguishing your own thoughts from the noise. Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic philosopher and Roman emperor, once said, "Nowhere can man find a quieter or more untroubled retreat than in his own soul." This wisdom reminds us that, even amid the chaos of modern life, we have the power to find peace within ourselves. Carving out moments of stillness each day helps cultivate clarity and focus. Our days are often filled with tasks, responsibilities, and distractions, but by dedicating just a few minutes to silence, reflection, or simply being present, we begin to see things more clearly. Stillness isn't about avoiding reality. It's about anchoring ourselves in it. It's a conscious decision to pause and reflect, a potent tool for making better choices, understanding our emotions, and navigating the complexities of life. Lesson 6. Adopt a mindset of continuous growth. To think clearly, we must believe in our ability to learn, grow, and evolve. A growth mindset, as opposed to a fixed mindset, is the understanding that our intelligence and abilities can expand through effort and perseverance. The Stoics strongly believed in the power of lifelong learning. As Seneca put it, "As long as you live, keep learning how to live." Rather than seeing challenges as obstacles, we should view them as opportunities for growth. Failure isn't the opposite of success. It's a crucial part of the journey. When we embrace learning and adaptability, we open ourselves to new perspectives and solutions, ultimately achieving greater clarity in thought and action. Lesson 7. Cultivate emotional resilience. Clear thinking is not just about logic. It also involves mastering our emotions. When emotions cloud our judgment, they distort reality and hinder rational decision-making. The Stoics taught that while we cannot always control how we feel, we can control how we respond to our emotions. Seneca once said, "He who suffers before it is necessary suffers more than is necessary." Many of our fears and anxieties are self-imposed, generated by excessive rumination on the future or dwelling on the past. To think clearly, we must learn to detach from unnecessary emotional turbulence and face challenges with calm and reason. One way to cultivate emotional resilience is to practice negative visualization, imagining worst-case scenarios to desensitize ourselves to fear and prepare mentally for difficulties. Another is to reframe hardships as opportunities for growth. By mastering our emotions, we prevent them from hijacking our thoughts, allowing us to see reality with clarity and wisdom. Lesson 8. Strengthen your focus and attention. A distracted mind is a foggy mind. In the age of constant notifications and endless streams of information, our ability to focus is under siege. The Stoics emphasize the importance of being fully present and directing our attention to what truly matters. Marcus Aurelius advised, "Concentrate every minute on doing what's in front of you with precise and genuine seriousness, tenderly, willingly, and with justice." This suggests that deep focus is not only a pathway to productivity, but also a means of aligning with virtue and purpose. To sharpen focus, limit distractions, practice mindfulness, and engage in deep work. Extended periods of uninterrupted, intentional effort. The more we train our minds to sustain attention, the clearer and more effective our thinking becomes. Lesson 9. Align actions with core values. Clarity in thought stems from clarity in purpose. When our actions are aligned with our deepest values, decision-making becomes easier, and our minds are free from internal conflict. The Stoics believed that living with integrity leads to a clear and tranquil mind. Epictetus taught, first say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do. This means defining our principles and making choices that reflect them. When we lack clear values, we become susceptible to external pressures, constantly wavering in uncertainty. Take time to reflect on your guiding principles. What virtues matter most to you? What kind of person do you want to be? By anchoring your decisions in strong values, you eliminate mental clutter and navigate life with greater confidence and clarity. Lesson 10. Develop the habit of reflection. One of the most powerful tools for clear thinking is self-reflection. The Stoics regularly engaged in self-examination to assess their actions, thoughts, and growth. By taking time each day to reflect, we gain insights into our behavior and refine our decision-making. Seneca recommended ending each day by reviewing one's actions. When the light has been removed and my wife has fallen silent, I examine my entire day and go over what I have done and said. This practice helps us learn from mistakes, reinforce good habits, and identify areas for improvement. Journaling, meditative contemplation, or simply setting aside a few minutes for introspection can dramatically enhance our clarity of thought. The more we examine ourselves, the more we sharpen our understanding and move forward with wisdom and purpose. By applying these 10 Stoic principles, you'll refine your thinking, develop emotional resilience, and cultivate a life of wisdom and fulfillment. Each lesson provides a stepping stone toward greater self-mastery and a clearer understanding of the world around you. Let these insights be your guide as you navigate life's complexities with a calm and steady mind. If any of these lessons resonated with you, share your thoughts in the comments. We'd love to hear from you. If you found value in this, consider sharing it with someone who could benefit. And don't forget, a simple like goes a long way in spreading Stoic wisdom. For more insights on philosophy, personal growth, and the art of clear thinking, subscribe and turn on notifications. Stay strong, stay mindful, and above all, stay stoic. See you in the next video.